I was sitting in my office late one night, not unlike other nights, throwing back some decaf mochaccino and enjoying the quiet. It wasn't often that my office was free of cases, and I wanted to take as much of it in as possible. Of course, that's hard to do when you have an assistant like mine always searching for cases, so I could keep enjoying those mochaccinos. He barged in the door in a rather disheveled manner, files in hand. He's a stout, tall man of... well, I've never really asked for his age. But he's a reliable and diligent assistant. Never really got his full name either when I hired him, but I'd just go ahead and call him Bubba. "Sir," he said, it so quick it was almost difficult to understand. "We've got trouble downtown. The department's all over this one, and they want you to help." "What have you got, Bubba?" I asked, sighing at the fact that the peace and quiet up and left as fast as it had set in. I'm actually not sure," my assistant sighed. "They didn't tell me too much other than, 'This is a huge case, we need your boss on it.' So, here I am, bringing it to you." "Sounds big enough," I nodded. "But is the pay good?" "Phenomenal! We cracked this one open, and we could take a month's vacation in, like, Acapulco or something." "Sounds good enough," I shrugged. "Open that baby up. We've got a case to solve." Bubba and I reviewed the case files thoroughly to find that we had a serious robbery on our hands. It sounded big enough. What appeared to be a six-fingered man broke into town hall and got a hold of the key to the city. "Oh, that's not bad," you might think. But see, that's not true. The key to the city opens everything, and I mean everything. They implemented a law back in '86 where all businesses had to have a door that was compatible with this key. Restaurants, banks, jewelry stores. It was basically a robber's dream. "We've got to help the department, boss," Bubba urged. "You'd better call them up quick to make sure everything's all right." Now, I told Bubba that the department wasn't relying on me or hoping that I'd accept the case or anything, but after maybe 10 minutes of him pleading with me to call, I had no choice. I dialed the numbers into my desk side phone, because every detective has one, and called the precinct. Despite the urgency of the case and the level of havoc I thought the department would be in, my call got answered pretty fast. "Oh, thank God you're helping," replied the officer on the other end of the line. "To be honest, the chief was relying on you and hoping you'd accept the case." Bubba looked at me as though he overheard, in a kind of "I told you so" way. "You guys find any leads?" I asked, perusing the case file one more time, just to make sure I didn't miss anything.
"Well, we did find something in the town hall, actually. It was a ransom note. We're keeping it here for the in-precinct detectives, but I'll go ahead and read it to you. You got a pen around?"
"Way ahead of you," I smiled, a pen already in hand.
"All right," she
explained.
"It says, I will return
the key if you bring your best detective. If you refuse, the mayor will
be my hostage."
They had to bring that old geezer into it. I rolled my eyes. I had no idea who would want to even take that nutcase of a mayor hostage. He'd probably chew their ears off with all his talking about the city.
"Well, if you could do us a favor and head on over to the town hall, I know the chief would be ecstatic. She's rather indecisive, but she won't refuse a private detective. Not to mention she already said she'd love to hire you."
"Guess Bubba and I'll be on our way then," I nodded, even though there was kind of no point to it.
"Oh, thank you so much," she replied. "We'll have a few cars out in the front of the town hall for support."
"Fine with me," I agreed. "That'd probably be for the best, in case this criminal is high risk." We didn't really need to say much else after, so we said a quick farewell and I turned to Bubba, who was as giddy as a 5-year-old on the way to a video game store. "So we're going, right?" he asked, looking about ready to jump up and down. "You bet," I nodded. "Can we take my car? I just got the air conditioning fixed." "Fine with me." And yet before I even finished, he was on the way to the parking garage.
Will Bubba and the detective find the culprit? Will Bubba's air conditioning live up to the standards of the detective? And when will the detective ever have time to finish that mochaccino? Find out next time!